Welcome back. We have a wonderful tub here. This is all Japanese Star Wars food premiums. I just popped this tub open. It's been years since I've gone through it, since all the multiple moves that I've gone through, and just popping it open and seeing it all again. I just love this stuff. It reminds me how much fun I had acquiring this while going to Japan on many, many trips, and just you cannot get enough of this stuff until I realized that I actually have too much of this stuff. And that's why I'm like, oh my God, I love it. But I just own so much. I need to let some of this stuff go. In Japan, they do a lot of food crossover promotions with franchises, animation, movies, and so forth, far more than we do. In North America, like they'll do like little like a cereal premium, a little ad on the bottom, and they'll be like, "Oh, you get a freebie." This is balls to the wall. Just look at this. Here's Pocky, Darth Vader lightsaber colored sticks. So the actual product has been changed to cater to the franchise, and that's what makes this stuff so killer. And collecting this stuff, it's everywhere. So many different companies are on the ball producing not just the Star Wars franchise, but everything else. But you just try your best to keep on the ball with collecting every single piece that comes out, and then your brain gets fried. So this is a couple years of collecting it, and they're still churning the stuff out. I mean, just to catalog everything, every variety, every company that's producing this stuff is just bonkers. Next to the equivalents of Evangelion food promotion stuff, that's just as bonkers. That's been going on for 2 decades. So I wanted to show you guys this nice assortment that I've had acquired probably from the late 2000s to the mid 2010s. Every trip, as I said, I go there, you pick up stuff, you go to a 7-Eleven Conveni or AM/PM, you're like, oh, look at that, because, sometimes these different convenience stores have different products, so you'd be like, oh, I never seen this before, and it'll be out for just a short duration, and then that's it. And then you just kept picking it up, and you fall in love with it so easily until you get to multiple tubs. So right off the bat, we'll call this. This is Baby Star. I like that, Baby Star, and it's a type of I don't know, kind of chips there. I like dehydrated fries. There's the Kylo Ren package. This went dead in 2016, and they would probably have like maybe 2 different styles at the front. You'll see this very often. The front's a little bit different at times, or it's just the same, but they'll make it collectible because they know you're buying this stuff for that purpose, especially the Star Wars stuff. And the backs may be different a few times over, or they might have a promotional like freebie inside, like a magnet or a sticker. But it's just, I think you guys will fall in love with this stuff too after you get through this video. This is Spicy Chicken Baby Star Kylo Ren. I never thought I'd be saying all those words in one sentence. Let's try it again. Spicy Chicken Baby Star Kylo Ren. That sounds like a pop name group. So, neat stuff there. We have facial masks. These are, I don't think these are dated to a point where they expire. We have one facial mask. I think I had a villain set too, kicking around. Yeah. We have premium facial sheets. So I don't know if they actually have anything that looks like Star Wars on it, like you actually have a facial mask of a Stormtrooper or Vader. And this is before the outbreak, so pretty neat stuff. I don't think this is going to have anything beyond any strong value. And that's one of the other things about this market is that they're really fun to collect. Such a huge variety. There are insanely rare items to find. You can spend years looking for it, and then when you find it, $5, $5. That's it. There's no strength to this market. We have the First Order Rule the Galaxy caramel corn. I wonder if this would actually be sold in the First Order, like when there are First Order gift shops. And just the package design. This is glorious. Like, see, now I'm going through this stuff, I don't want to give it up. But before I did the video, I was like, man, I gotta get rid of all of this. And now I'm like, oh, no. Oh, some of the stuff is really neat. I'm falling in love with it all over again. So the Pocky Sticks, these are jumbo Pocky too. And as a food premium collector, I'm a different breed. I like to have the food still inside, which is not good. For the mice may find it. That's why I keep it in plastic tubs. But other people just collect the packages. I think it's more special to actually still have those Pocky Sticks inside versus just the package. And again, like, where are you going to find this stuff again? So there are collectors in Japan that collect this stuff heavily, as well as across the world. But on my trips to Japan, I don't see this stuff for sale that often. There's no value to it, so they're normally bringing it out at these shops to sell. But like, that's where I got this feeling like once you see it and you pass on it, you'll never see it again. That's why I just like, oh, I better grab that. Oh, I better grab that. I better grab the Star Wars May the Force Be With You cookies with chocolate inside, little icons of R2, X-Wing, and C-3PO. That went bad in 2016. Like, that's it. You're not going to find that. It's like being produced for like a month or 2 weeks, and that's it. We have Yoda Cup Star. Yeah. Still full. Yeah. This, if I sit on this for a few more years, I might be able to buy a house. With the inflation rate, of course. And this went bad, I can't read it, 2014. We have Dark Lord, Give Yourself to the Dars, which is just creative. Because they knew their name, Dars, for the Morinaga chocolate, which is one of the more famous chocolate company in Japan for making food, candies. Give yourself to the dark side. And this one was used, but I mean, I only had one of these. I guess this was more difficult to find. Not, as I said, I'm falling in love with all this stuff again. This is more difficult. So like the food premiums that are non-refrigerated, let alone yogurt cups like this, are more easy to find than like the yogurt cup refrigerated stuff. So I only have a few of these. And these all came from, funny enough, I have a friend there who's a dentist, runs his own dentist office. And I visited him at the dentist office in Ikebukuro, Tokyo. And he goes, wait, Alex, look. And his staff and him all were devouring what Star Wars stuff they could find. And he cleaned out and kept all the packages just for me. And he brings me these 2 giant garbage bags full of all this exclusive stuff, which I'm still really appreciative for. But like, man, as I said, like, it adds up quick. So here we have Darth Vader. I'm guessing they made 3 to 4 or 5 different front packages of the good, dark, and light side. Wow, it's just, as I said, I'm just getting excited over it again. I let go of already quite a lot of the coffee cans, and I kind of regret that more now because I'm getting more of a coffee fiend. But I did keep the Super Fire Speed Break Jawas. I love my Jawas, so I was like, I'm keeping that one for sure. Super Fire, and this is a Kirin drink. I think there was like 10 at least different characters they did for this series. And again, this is a series that they produced for one time in 2016, and I think the next year they did a whole nother series again. You'll see quite a different variety of coffee cans being produced over the years. Here's a Morinaga Star Wars melon flavored type of yogurt. No top. Need the top because the top says Star Wars on it. So now this went from $6 to like $4, and you know, I'm gonna go boohoo on that. So yeah, I actually have some of the Evangelion. I got into this stuff first from my earlier trips to Japan. And the Star Wars started gaining steam and momentum as they produced more crossover premiums, the foods. This one's 2015 too. At times it's hard to tell the Evangelion going on for more than 2 decades of all their food premiums, like the UCC coffees. Those have just been, you know, bonkers how many they've made of those. We got Star Wars 3PO Ramen Cup. At least I have the top for that. Got Crushed 2016. More Evangelion. Squeezing in there. This is 1998 this went bad. A Calbee. And this has a Calbee trading card. Trading card stuff's getting much more in demand and collectible in Japan as well as across the world. Non-sports trading cards. I don't think the Calbees that came with these early chip bags have any value, and I could be completely wrong. I know there is value to some of those series, but again, they've been making the trading cards for a bajillion years. We have another Darth Vader of the Yogurt Cup. This one's a portrait shot. Oh, here's the tops. So I do have the tops. Thank you so much. I think these came from the dentist office. Much obliged. Here's some more fire cans. This is Fire Black from Kieran. There we go. So we have Captain Phasma and Kylo Ren. Again, probably 10 to 15 different ones made. I mean, you just gotta be on the ball with all this stuff. So then we have Pepsi Energy Cola with Vader. That's a 2013 can. Give yourself to the dark side. I mean, they're really, really into the dark side in Japan. There you go. I kept this sealed. Bourbon? Yep, bourbon. So chocolate cookies by a company called Bourbon. And this one